Have you ever been in a situation where someone looked you straight in the eye and disrespected you? Maybe it was your partner during an argument, your boss in front of your coworkers, or even a friend who mocked you when you were already hurting. That moment when your heart burns, your mind screams for revenge, but your tongue stays silent because you don't know what to do. If you've ever felt that sting of disrespect, stay with me till the end of this video, because what I'm about to share with you could completely change how you deal with disrespect, not just from others, but also from yourself. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and stay till the end, because this might just transform how you handle people, and even your love life. Part 1. The hidden power behind disrespect. Let me tell you a story. A man once approached Socrates, shouting insults at him in the middle of a crowded street. People stopped to watch and expecting Socrates to explode, to fight back, to defend his honor. But Socrates didn't even flinch. He looked at the man, smiled gently, and walked away in silence. Later, when someone asked why he didn't react, Socrates said, "If a man offers you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The answer, of course, was to the one who offered it. That's what disrespect is. It's a gift of poison wrapped in words. But the poison only harms you if you drink it. Think about that. How many times have you let someone else's disrespect ruin your day? How many times have you replayed their words in your mind, feeling smaller, angrier, more broken each time? Disrespect isn't about you, it's about them. It's their weakness, their insecurity, their inner chaos trying to find a host. But Stoicism teaches us something powerful. No one can insult you without your consent. Part 2. Emotional Control, the Stoic Shield. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and then you haven't been." Imagine being in a heated argument with someone you love, and maybe your partner. They say something cruel, something you know they shouldn't have said. It cuts deep. At that moment, you have two choices. You can react, or you can respond. Reacting means giving them control, and then your emotions, your peace, your night's sleep. Responding means taking your power back. The Stoics believe that the person who angers you controls you. So when someone disrespects you, your true test isn't about what they said. It's about whether you still own your mind afterward. Ask yourself, is this person worth my peace? Because if not, then silence becomes your victory. Part 3. Why people disrespect you. Here's something few people will tell you. Disrespect usually isn't personal. It's projection. A man who feels powerless will try to make others feel small. A woman who's insecure will often use words to control. And people who are jealous will disguise it as sarcasm, mockery, or just joking. So when someone disrespects you, pause. Ask yourself, what is this person revealing about themselves? Once you start seeing disrespect as a mirror, not a weapon, it loses its sting. You stop taking it personally. You start observing. Like a Stoic, you rise above the battlefield of emotion. You stop being the target and become the witness. Part 4. The Stoic response to disrespect. So what should you actually do when someone disrespects you? Here's the Stoic approach, 3 steps. Step 1. Pause before reacting. Seneca once said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." That pause, even if it's just 5 seconds, separates you from the crowd. Because most people explode, but you analyze. Step 2. Control your inner dialogue. When someone disrespects you, your mind immediately starts talking, "I'll show them. They can't treat me like that. I'll get even." But stop. Replace those thoughts with, "They are testing my control, not my worth." Step 3. Respond with calm strength. Sometimes silence is the most powerful response. Other times a calm, assertive sentence like, "I don't appreciate being spoken to like that," is enough to shatter the other person's illusion of control. Remember, you don't need to shout to be powerful. You just need to stay grounded while they lose themselves. Part 5. When it comes from someone you love. Now let's talk about the hardest kind of disrespect. The kind that comes from someone close to your heart. Your partner, your friend, someone you trusted. It's one thing to be disrespected by a stranger, but when it comes from someone who knows your heart, it feels like betrayal. You remember the good times, the laughter, the late night talks, and then suddenly, they talk down to you, mock you, or make you feel worthless. You start wondering, was I never enough for them? But Stoicism teaches something deeply healing here. You can't control how others treat you, but you can control whether you allow it. If someone repeatedly disrespects you, love doesn't mean tolerance. Love means boundaries. You can forgive someone without letting them keep hurting you. You can walk away with dignity, not anger, because sometimes silence and distance are louder than any argument. Part 6, The Art of Indifference. Epictetus said, if someone speaks badly of you, remember that he speaks because he believes it is true. It is not your concern if it is false. The moment you learn to be indifferent to disrespect, you gain freedom. Imagine walking through a storm and the rain doesn't touch you. That's what Stoic indifference feels like. People throw words, insults, labels, but they slide off your armor of self-awareness. Ask yourself, why do I crave their respect so much? Because if you need someone's approval to feel valuable, they control you. The Stoics believe that your value is self-contained. It doesn't come from others. It comes from living by your own principles. Once you stop chasing validation, disrespect can't reach you. You stop being reactive and then start being unshakable. Part 7, Turning Disrespect into Power. Here's a story you may relate to. There was a young man who worked hard at his job, loyal, dedicated, always first to arrive and last to leave. But his boss constantly belittled him, mocked his efforts, ignored his ideas. One day, instead of reacting, the man silently started building his own business after hours. Months later, when his business grew, he resigned. The same boss who once disrespected him now asked him for advice. That's the Stoic transformation. Turn disrespect into fuel. Every insult can either weaken you or sharpen you. Every rejection can either close you off or build your inner fire. You don't fight disrespect by shouting louder. You fight it by becoming so capable, so composed, so powerful that their words mean nothing. Part 8, Protecting Your Energy. The Stoics believed your energy, your peace, is your most sacred possession. If you give it away to every insult, every rude comment, every ego battle, you'll live in chaos. So protect it. When someone disrespects you, don't see it as a personal attack. See it as a test of your discipline. Can you remain calm when provoked? Can you stay kind when it's easier to be cruel? Your reaction reveals your training. Every time you choose calm over chaos, you build inner muscle. Every time you stay silent instead of exploding, you're not weak, you're in control. Part 9, Reclaiming Self-Respect. Here's something powerful. The more self-respect you have, the less disrespect affects you. Self-respect means setting boundaries. It means not chasing people who belittle you. It means walking away when staying would destroy your peace. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." So if you want others to respect you, start by respecting yourself. Stop explaining your worth to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Stop proving yourself to those who don't deserve access to your heart. Because when you truly respect yourself, you won't tolerate disrespect for long. Part 10, Love, Ego, and Letting Go. Let's be real. Sometimes disrespect comes from love mixed with ego. Maybe your partner says something hurtful because they feel unheard. Maybe your friend mocks you because they're insecure. So before you cut people off, ask yourself, is this disrespect or miscommunication? Because sometimes, healing a relationship means addressing wounds, not walking away. But if you've tried, if you've explained, forgiven, stayed patient, and they still cross that line, then walking away becomes the most loving thing you can do for yourself. You're not walking away because you hate them. You're walking away because you've learned to love yourself more. Part 11, The Stoic Way Forward. When someone disrespects you, remember, it's not your job to teach them manners. It's your job to protect your peace. You can't control their words, but you can control your response. You can't make them value you, but you can value yourself. Disrespect loses its power when you refuse to feed it. And the moment you rise above it, you become untouchable. So next time someone tries to disrespect you, smile gently, stay silent, and let your calmness be your victory, because no one can shake a mind that's anchored in peace. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.